Firstly, allow me to thank each of you for having me tonight. My name is Jesse Koehler. I stand here truly humble and appreciate the privilege and opportunity of being considered as your next city councilman for Place 2. I've lived most of my life right here in Irving. I came here from Cincinnati, Ohio as a toddler in 1976. I have experience in business and operational management in the hospitality and retail industries, along with additional experience in the real estate sector. Now, after 9/11, I answered the call to serve my country in support of the war on terrorism. I served as a platoon sergeant with the renowned 82nd Airborne Division. Not only did I jump out of a perfectly good airplane as an airborne infantryman, but I also worked in intelligence gathering and analytics and was assigned as the U.S. liaison to the Preventional Coordination Center, and I was also the NCO of operations in the company Fusion Cell. I have a bachelor's degree in business management and another bachelor's in science and accounting, specifically governmental and not-for-profit accounting and auditing. As an accountant, I have a specific skill set that analyze in detail a business's or primary government's financial position, read and comprehend what is called the CAFR, the Comprehensive Annual Financial Report, and annual budgets, and be able to trace financial transactions and determine if reporting entities is in compliance with GAAP and GASB, just to name a few. But in short, I know how and where your tax dollars are being spent. I'm married to a wonderful and charming wife who works at a not-for-profit organization, and although we don't have children in the traditional sense, we consider our dear dog Lexi our daughter. And I'm here today because voters are demanding higher caliber representation. Representation that will return voters back to the driver's seat of their own government. They deserve a council member who will place the needs and wants of its citizens above their own, making the voters, once again, priority number one. Now, Irving has around 240,000 residents. Less than 100,000 are registered to vote, but only 10% actually vote in our local elections. People say their vote doesn't matter, and at the local level, that statement couldn't be further from the truth. Citizens are concerned about roads and water rates, taxes, and voting for your city council member helps ensure that those concerns will be addressed. The phrase power of the people is so understated. Our voting system was designed for maximum participation. Ideally, voting will help keep our leaders and appointees honest, accountable, and on their toes. It helps keep our leaders from getting complacent. It also keeps our laws and ordinances relative to social and political changes. Most importantly, it keeps the voters involved and engaged within their community. As representatives, we work for you. We answer to you. We are you, the people. Not developers, big corporations, not special interests, and certainly not political or religious groups, but the people. Every day I hear from voters who have real concerns, such as red light cameras, eyesores in areas such as Plymouth Park, code enforcement, lifestyles overlapping, political corruption, and roads. I'm here to listen, evaluate the facts, analyze plans of actions, and act on those concerns. There are city council members who are doing great things for the city and for its citizens, and I look forward to working with them and as a team serving Irving. However, a lot of the controversy that surrounded our city in the last few years was due to certain leaders making hasty and uninformed decisions. Before making any decision, I'll make sure that all the pertinent facts are obtained and all the T's are crossed and all the I's are dotted. My focus will always be on the best interests of the citizens of Irving. Now, although I hung up my uniform, I never hung up my Army core values: loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, and personal courage that helped guide me as a soldier. And just as I served and represented my country, I will do the same for the city of Irving. Operating in a diverse and dynamic city as Irving requires a melting pot of subject matter experts and disciplines. The experience I have in both the civilian sector and military will help ensure my ability to work with others and understand the complexity of what is required to effectively operate the city. Though this race is filled with a diverse set of candidates and may seem daunting, keep it simple. Vote for the one you can trust. Trust to represent you. Trust to keep you safe, and trust with your hard-earned tax dollars. You know, I'll never have all the answers, but I promise to always listen to those who do. Thank you again. God bless America. God bless Texas, and God bless Irving.